Skills Kristasin with me, none other than Dhruva Gaming. What's up, everybody? What is up? What's up, Dhruvo? How are you doing, man?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well. What is up with you, Tasin bhai? And I'm very excited for the final 5 long matches. So many squads and the semi-final. Both the semi-final were very excited. We saw some aggression, saw some advanced level strategy. I'm really looking forward to this final and it's a guessing hour, I would say, for the fans, for us, who would win the final and who would be the champion, who would be the crown, the first champions of, not first though, but the champion of this tournament.
Yep. Ishukan George Gigi brings this challenge to the players, to the Southeast Asian region, for the players to get that prize pool of 300 US dollars. They will get the chance to play for it. 12 teams have played the qualifiers, the semi-finals, and now they are going to play in the grand finale of Ishukan George GG presents Southeast Asia Challenge 2021. And this is the grand finale, guys, and we are already going into the match, and looks like the plane has entered Bermuda, our first match. And let's see, guys, what happens. It is anyone's guess who is going to win or who is going to get the first match. And looks like there are some teams who are early departing the plane. 2 teams have landed in observatory, and looks like there will be a team going to graveyard. Team number 7 and 2 has departed the plane, and 1 is going to plantation, 1 is going to, I think so, it is mill. Team number 6 and 4 is going side by side towards the Kotatua region. Over here we can see a team in clock tower, another team in blue zone, that's factory, another team in our Rimnam village area. There is a early fight going in observatory. We will observe that. Looks like there is a fight going over here, and looks like 3 of the players of the team. Oh, team number 10 has been totally annihilated. And this is going to be a good match for KSM. They have already got 4 kills in their bag, and looks like team number 5 will get some early loots from observatory. As we know, observatory is a very big place to loot for the early matches. It's a very highly lootable place where you can get the max amount of early loot. Dhruvo.
Yes, observatory is actually a place where I can call it blue zone, like high tier loot zone, I would say, because it's not always that the blue zone stays with observatory, but observatory, as a fact, it has a lot of tokens to offer, and we are seeing that emote wall, and but I would like to mention one thing to the squads, that I don't think they have done their homework very much well, because if they there could be no clash landing or a fast fight. Like 12 squads should know what the team's rotation, landing places, where they do love to stay after a rotation in the second or third zone. But there is another fact, actually, some teams, they are like ego hits them, and they are like, brother, why should I change my location for you? We are the kings of observatory, and we know how to handle our kingdom, so we will not leave it. It is up to you. If you come here, you will get destroyed.
Yep. And there is the other thing that you have to take into play, that players are not familiar with the other players, and that's why they are trying to get their map straight. They're trying to get their head straight in the game, and that's why we see a lot of clash landing in the first match of every tournament. We have seen in the semifinals, we have seen in the qualifiers, every single team who are playing in this tournament, they tend to do the clash landing in the first match. Because in the first match, nobody knows where the other players are landing. In the first match, nobody knows where are they, where the fights are happening. Nobody knows which place is available to loot, which place is available to land. That's why we tend to see so much of those clash landings in the first match. But again, we can see in the second match, everything is so organized, so in place. Looks like they just know there is no player inside of that place, that region. That's why in the second match, I always say the first match is the match that sets the mood of the tournament, and that's why we are seeing that kind of fights over here at Meal. We can see the two teams are fighting each other. Team number 1 and team number 2. Looks like team number 2 will take got the full control of Meal, and team number 1 will flee outside of the Meal. They will get away from the Meal. They will run from the fight. They won't take the fight head on.
Yes, they will not take the fight. Where we can see another fight has just been started, and our slot number 9 is actually using those regions cover very well. And Kar98 use, I can see TikTok just knocked out one player of the slot number 7's player. We have Danger up here, and Danger did dominate it, but one more player got knocked out, and it's a very effective counter attack from our slot number 7, and both the squad have spotted themselves, and one more player got knocked out. It's 2v4 situation for slot number 9 now. It's now or never. It's a 2-1 situation for TikTok. The time TikTok, and let's see double Kar98. And I don't think I have never seen a player taking a clutch off with double Kar98. I have seen 7 clutches with double 8 of them, or double M8 to be with that dangerous melee weapon sight, but with double Kar98, brother, it's like an impossible thing to do.
Double Kar98 is very effective if you are away from the enemy. If you are like, you have to keep a good distance between you and the enemy. Double Kar98 is not a gun you can use in solo versus squad in the close combat region. Close combat region is dominated by double vector. Yes, brother, double vector is the gun you have to use in a close combat situation. Double Kar98, you have to use it in a long distance battle or a long distance fight, cause if you miss one shot, if you count one shot or miscalculate one shot, your sniper will definitely go into reload, and that reload, you don't want that in a close combat situation, because if the double Kar98 becomes one Kar98, that is a death sentence for you. And what we have observed over here at Shipyard, that the player was using double Kar98, but unfortunately he couldn't clutch up because the other team is using a double vector player with a max 7 player and also with an assaulter. They rushed the single player, and looks like double Kar98 player, the other team had the double Kar98 player, but they couldn't get away from them that much. They couldn't put up the distance between them and the enemy, and that's why he got knocked out, he got cleared out, and looks like that will be another early elimination of the teams in the first match. And then again, Dhruvo, I have been telling, the first match is always the match that sets the mood of the tournament, of the fights, of the big upcoming matches, and that's why the other matches are the matches that we have to wait for. And looks like there is a fight happening over here at Hangar. Dhruvo, can you take it over?
Yes, so there is another fight happening. We have slot number 5 KSM going after our HMB, and HMB are the squad, the most consistent performers of our semi-final group 2, and now HMB is taking on a fight in Hangar, and they are well placed. Their positions are so good, and as I was talking about their position, the advantage they have knocked out one player, and one more red number I have seen, and Baby Kill is all alone between those 3 players, but it doesn't matter if he is alone or not. He has just been wiped out 2 more players. Now one player is using UG Zyborg, I think, and Zyborg, let's see, Zyborg is low, and double Kar98 user, he connects one shot, 168. Now he's trying his best to back out, but there is no door from here to back out, because if you look in the behind, there are so open areas, and if you go to an open area before his squad, you will get wiped out. Now the side gameplay comes in, but Cyborg will get wiped out. But a good thing is KSM has 4 kills in their bag and 1 more player surviving. And now we can see our 9 squads remaining. 3 squads get wiped out. But I did like to say some of our squads in the first fight, they have studied, they have their strategies, they were actually with the strategies. But the main fact is you can like pre-plan for a squad if you know their rotation, if you have observed them well. Here that happened. HMB KSM did know that HMB is going to rotate from hangar, but the main factor was that KSM had a very good strategy, but HMB's counter attack was just so heavy for KSM. Yeah, but like sometimes you can make a lot of strategy, make a lot of pre-planning, but end of the day you have to apply it in the game, and that is the time when the nerf factor comes in, when the timing comes in. And actually it doesn't like you can make a lot of plannings, but you can make that timing planning, because it's the timing, it's the day. If you are in the day, you are in the lucky day of yours, doesn't matter how many shots you fire from your guns, like it maybe everything comes into gold. Like the other day Force had a day like this, that with that double vector, that player was so amazing. But now like no one can plan actually what will happen in the short range fight.
No, this is in the close combat spectrum. You have to put account that there has to be some luck in play. There has to be some luck in play, because you never should or cannot count or take into account that what will the other players do. You have to rely on your own skills, on the fly decision making. And we are seeing a long range battle over here with team number 11 and team number 3. EMX is over here fighting with team HMB. Looks like HMB has gotten one of their players knocked out, and he will be getting healed up, and looks like there is a double sniper player in the EMX team, and he is trying his best. They also have an M79 with them, I think so. I have seen M79 on them, like equalizer we call the M79, and looks like they will be fleeing the situation. EMX has realized that this place is not for them, this fight is not for them. They have to live to fight another day. They don't want to get destroyed over here, because if they get destroyed over here, that will be really unfortunate, because there is still 9 other teams alive in this tournament, and those 9 other teams won't enjoy this, or they won't enjoy this that they get eliminated right now, because the 9 other teams will get the much point, because there is point for positioning. If you get the higher position in this tournament, you will get some points, and that's why they are fleeing this tournament, fleeing this situation right now, and they don't want to get inside of this fight right now. And looks like we are seeing that team number 8 is inside of the place, inside of the zone right now, outskirts of Mars Electronics, and looks like they are trying their best to get inside of the zone, defying the zone, because as we know, after the recent updates, the zone is now much more dangerous. It takes so much damage right now, and that's why the zone is a very dangerous place right now, because in the past we have seen players surviving inside of the zone, but looks like that is not the case right now, and that will be not the case right now. Team number 1 and 2 will be facing off each other again. The fight, that unfinished fight that happened in Mill, will be continuing in Pochinok. Looks like team number 2 will be getting inside of the zone, safe zone area, and will be playing as the gatekeeper. And looks like team number 1 has lost 2 of their players, and they have only 2 players alive. And if they somehow get eliminated right now, and that will be a really bad situation for them. And looks like that is what they are trying to do. They are trying to survive as much as they can, and looks like team number 2 is still hoping for team number 1 to get inside of the zone head on, and looks like they got their wishes, and there comes the headshot from that woodpecker, and looks like parafall, and there comes the headshot from the parafall, and looks like there will be a last player alive. There comes the grenade, and looks like the grenade will take himself out. Looks like he will self-eliminate or give himself some damage, and that grenade was the last strategy to defend himself. Looks like there is 2 more teams besides Factory, and looks like team number 3 is inside of the big house, and Factory has one team inside of it, and in the middle there is team number 8. Team number 2 versus team number 3 versus team number 8. What do you think, Dhruvo? Will there be a three-way fight over here? What is your opinion over this?
I don't think so. There will be an three-way fight because every squad which are actually in the zone, they are here to stay. They know that the zone will shrink in around clock tower or in open areas, and the squad slot number 3 that we are talking about, slot number 3 will actually win. I think because they have that M79, they have that game changer. One shot could wipe out the whole squad, so I don't think they should go for a rush, and they should take we have 7 squads here, and the squad slot number 4, and slot number 4, if they doesn't have the zone, which seems they will not get that last zone, but slot number 8 is in a very critical dangerous area right now because they are with that bikes, if I'm not wrong, but every squad has the fixed cover. Every squad is settled, and there is another fight going on, and Kill You, the super sub from our slot number 7, gets wiped out by slot number 12. 2 players from slot number 12 gets 1 player, and it's more of like a sudden attack, I would say, because they were just chilling in that double stored compound, and suddenly Kill You gets off to them. He was like maybe he was in front of his squad for a rotation, that if it's safe for his squad or not, but the main disadvantage that slot number 7 gets, Kill You, was actually the main veteran of the squad. He was the double vector player user, and if you have lost the double vector user so early in the game, then it does really affect in your short range battle. And you're seeing another fight, short range battle I was talking about, and it has just been started, and it's actually 2v3 situation fight for our slot number 12 and slot number 3, Danger Oshi. She is looking for some shots with our MP40, and 3 finger shots we are seeing, but M187 gets everyone on her, and she gets knocked out too, and all of a sudden the fight was 2v3. Now it's on 1v2, and it's the double car 98 user again, and I don't know if he can produce a clutch or not. It's the last zone, if he has the UV or not, and let's see, one player is laying before him, and he was sleeping, and with his AWM he wipes out that player, and it is actually that AWM enemy to be that I was talking about. If you can use those snipers well, you can destroy opponents in the short range also because of that damage.
Yep. We have seen this kind of plays inside of the qualifiers and in the semifinals, but looks like the Kar 98 has fallen as a tournament gun, because recently we are seeing the Kar 98 is not that usable in the tournament spectrum. As we have seen in the past, that Kar 98 is very effective. Double Kar 98Z is very effective, and we have seen a Skittle fight over here, and looks like one of the player will be taken out with the Skittle. So not with the Woozy, not with the AWM, but with the Skittle. Skittle is being a very popular handheld weapon, hand weapon, or a melee weapon in the tournament spectrum. Many of the esports players are using Skittles right now. Looks like there is a three-way fight happening over here with team number 3, team number 4, and team number 8. Team number 3 has been totally eliminated by the zone. Looks like team number 8 and 4 will be facing off in the last fight of the match. And looks like there is a rusher going in with the double vector. There comes the double vector shot. Looks like they will lose one of their players. 2 players has been knocked out. But team number 4 and team number 4 is rushing ahead, and looks like team number 4 will be taking out the last remaining player of the approaching team, and that gives the team number 4 a yeah from Team Prince. I hope so I pronounced their name properly. If not, I'm extremely sorry, but looks like there is a booyah from them, and that was a phenomenal last fight. What you said, Dhruvo? I myself enjoyed the last fight really good much, man. What is
And
your
yes,
opinion?
it was a phenomenal fight, and by the tomorrow I was mentioning one point. They have proved me wrong now that I was not seeing those. I would say 1, 2, 3 fire that squad used to fire, and they did that with the slot number 8 that was heading towards that zone. Their 4 players were firing at them, and firstly they get free 3 kills. They didn't manage to come to that zone, and one thing that September 4 did manage to escape was that they were in the sniper towers outside the clock tower, and they have managed to come to the clock tower, get a safe place, get some fixed covers. Now, if they have the cover, I have told the tomorrow also that it doesn't matter which squad you are, you have the potential, you have the firepower. If you are in a good place, doesn't matter which squad is in front of you, they will get destroyed. And they did the same thing. A wonderful booyah, booyah, booyah for the Prince. And the main thing that will matter now, if they can capitalize on that, can they be consistent the other 4 matches?
Yep. You have to be consistent in the other 4 matches. And guys, we are not going on a break. We are going to continue towards the second match back to back. So don't go anywhere, guys. The second match will be starting really soon. And as Dhruvo was saying, they have to be consistent. Team number 4, as we were calling them, that Prince squad, I think so. And they were really much consistent with their if they become consistent with their matches, and if they keep the consistency and keep the top 5 placements, and that will guarantee them at least the top 2 position in this tournament. And that is a really respectable position. The top 2 position is a really respectable position. They are fighting for the $300 prize pool over here, and that's why they have to fight for their money, because right now all the other teams observe the other team gameplay, and that's why they know what they have to do. Everyone has done their math, and that's why we will see in the second match that every single player is so much organized, and every single place is so much packed up, and we won't see that kind of early match fights which we have seen in the first match, and that will be some good gameplay to watch. So I will say to every single one of them who are watching our stream, don't go anywhere, guys, because the second match will be starting really soon. So, and looks like the plane has entered Purgatory right now, and Purgatory is going to be packed up really soon. Purgatory is one of my favorite maps of all, because there are 5 maps in Free Fire, that is Bermuda, Purgatory, Kalahari, and Bermuda Max, and Bermuda Remastered. 5 of the map are my most favorite map is Purgatory, because Purgatory gives you the opportunity to really show your skills, because this map is the perfect map, and I really should say to the esports player, encourage them to play on Purgatory, because Purgatory will give you guys the opportunity to really show your esports skills. Dhruvo.
Yes, it is, and the longest map of the whole Free Fire. It's Purgatory. Now, if you see that island is holding Lumber Mill Fire Brigade and Central, 4 squads in the same island, and at the island, if you are not landing in Central, you will not have that much of a loot. And Fire Brigade and the other side of Fire Brigade, the Ridge that are using South number 1, they are safe now. They are in those corridors of that black buildings, but Lumber Mill, they are safe. But I don't know what is going to happen to these 4 squads, if they are going to take a fight, or they are using that ridge, the downside ridge they have by side of the river, or the upper side of the ridge that goes over Central, and they can easily go to the Gulf Coast. But we are seeing another squad in Modzilla, slot number 7, Brasilia is opened up, and first fight is going to happen between slot number 5 and slot number 4, and both the squads, I think, have spotted them enough, and 2 of the KSM players are the other side of that river, and they're in an island, I would say, in moth house, and 2 versus 3 situation in the island, and 1 versus 2 it is going to be by the other side of the river. But SVG is also here, and after taking that first booyah, Pings need to be safe. They have to survive this fight anyhow, cause it's a 3-way fight. The moment KSM hits on Prince, SVG will capitalize. I think Prince first player has just been spotted, and he has knocked down one player. He should clear that kill, cause every point matters. It's a 1v3 situation in the other side of the river, but in the island we are seeing that fight. KSM and back-to-back Carnage shot we are seeing, and X-Boss with that Carnage. Zybox is coming through. A grenade is going to go for Eklog. Eklog will the grenade connect? Yes, the grenade connected, and one more player got knocked out with his AK, with his phenomenal shots that Eklog is making. Let's see, can Prince survive this fight or not? They have down one player, and one player they are losing. It's a 3v3 fight, and let's see, KSM, if they can capitalize, and they have knocked out. They have that first kill. They have that confidence, that boost that we can win this fight. And one more player gets knocked out. Our Prince is in very much danger, I would say. Now he has to pull out a clutch for his squad, but if he does, the danger doesn't go through him, and the short range fights have started. And I have said a lot of time that if short range fight comes in, if you are not a double vector user, use those Mac 7, the new edition of our shotgun. It's much gives options to player, and it's a flexible gun. You can go for a one tap with the shotgun, and also the MP40 user, you can use it so well because it's more of a drag shot shotgun. It contains 8 bullets, and you can go for that body shot to head that we call the drag shot, and headshot has been connected by our base.
Xborg, I think so. That was the player, and looks like there is going to be another fight in the Brasilia area. And Brasilia is a really good place to fight and good place to loot, because this place is so packed up. Brasilia is so packed up with players, loot, and everything whatsoever you want. Everything is so packed up over here at Brasilia, and that's why Brasilia is sometimes the favorite place the players want to land. And looks like there will be a fight happening with team number 10 and team number 12. Team number 12 has one of their players, the TP, the Jimmy over here. It's scoping out the other teams, and looks like they are not trying to get inside of the fight, because if they wanted to get inside of the fight, Zimu would have shot the other team. And looks like both of the team has decided to avoid the fight over here, and team number 10 is fleeing the fight over here. And looks like team number 1 is approaching Brasilia right now, and Brasilia is packed up with 3 teams right now. And looks like team number 1 will be joining. Team number 1, 10, 11, and 12 has joined the party in Brasilia, and Brasilia has the loot to contain all of the players, but that won't be what we will be seeing today, because Brasilia, as we know, everyone fights in Brasilia, and they will start the fight eventually when the zone packs up. When the rotation comes, everyone will fight. It looks like every single one of the team will now just get inside of their safe zone or safe place. They will look for a safe place, safe shelter to stay right now. And looks like there is a fighter going over here with the Max 7. 8 shots coming in, and double vector. Oh, there goes one of the players, and another skittle shot, and there it goes. 2 players down, another skittle. Bam, 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 brother. 3 players taken out with the skittle. Raven with that 3 skittle shot. Oh my god, what was that? What was that shot? 3 shots, 3 kills. Raven fix again. Raven strikes again with that skittle. Oh my god. What was that? Dhruva, what was that?
I have actually like one celebration to actually celebrate this clutch. Come on in the comment section. Can we have hashtags on Raven? Raven, like
Yeah,
I
guys,
have
like
no words. How to describe it? He doesn't have those double victors. It doesn't matter, brother, if I have my double victor or not. I will do a clutch in the every single match I am playing. That is actually happening with Raven single-handedly holding the whole squad and commanding those like those short range fight, and they one player didn't connect for their squad and it doesn't matters for them.
because they have Raven and Fear in the team. What do you even need? What do you even need? Fear is the bait, Raven is the firepower, and what does another team needs when a player is so good with a skittle that he will take out a whole team, 3 players of a team. What the?
Tasin bhai, I mean, I have actually okay.
And
We
looks like
have the
they
point tables.
the point table, the point system, the overall standings after the first match, and looks like there is Lord Prince over here with the first position, second position, Trends over here, EMX Trends, Scavenger C is over here with the third position, HMB Esports in the fourth position, Team Danger in the fifth position. Looks like Team Danger and HMB Esports is sharing a position because they are both of their position points are in 11, 14 points for the Scavengers. EMX has 8 points, 18 points, and Lord has 20 points. That is the overall standings after the first match. We'll go back to the match, and let me get back to Raven. Let me get back to Raven. What a shot was that? What a fight was that? I have never seen a player take out. I have never seen the player take out a whole squad with a skittle. The other team is just banging their heads right now. What have we done? What happened? The other team is literally banging their head right now in the washroom. Like, what is happening? What is happening? Like, what? Why are you even here, man? Why are you even in the match? Oh my God, Raven. I cannot believe what he has done right now. Every single time we have seen in the semifinals, Raven with those clutches, 1 versus 4 double vector clutches, 1 versus 2 double vector clutches, and even we have seen Fear sometimes taking out full squads with those extraordinary gameplay. And looks like there will be some other fights, and I have totally forgot what I was saying before the fight because I got so much excited, so much excited. That was phenomenal.
Yes, hell of a fight put on by Raven, and all the squads are in now rotation. Now there is one thing that I am seeing different to final in semi-final. In semi-finale, when the squads were rotating with those bikes, the other squads which were holding their position, they didn't fire for those bikes, and I was actually surprised that why they are not destroying those bikes. But now in the finals, when there is a bike, everyone it's maybe that they could connect hardly one shot, but it doesn't matter for them. They are going for those shots and they are trying to connect and they are trying to destroy those bikes, because they have seen that incredible IQ gameplay, 1000 IQ gameplay from that player Fear that he did in Purgatory the last day with that bike, and more of it. And now we can see 5 of the squads are trading ground or Brasilia. Slot number 11, 1, 12, 10 and 2. Now the best thing for 12 are, and this match they have the whole squad and they're going up in front face to face. Slot number 1 and 11, I don't know if they have spotted each other or not, and they're in the lower grounds of the Brasilia part. The fight is going to just been started, and I think that both the team has just spotted each other and the position has just been revealed, but by slot number 12, I think two players has just been spotted by slot number 1, but they don't know the other squad's position. But Jimmy, I think, has that M79. Yes, yes, it's M79. It's the grenade launcher. It's the game changer, and I would love to see one clutch with that M79. I haven't seen any in this tournament. Let's see if Jimmy can produce us that clutch or not. And meanwhile, the third zone will shrink in, and we have 10 squad, 36 players alive, and every each of the squads of the IGL that are calling those rotation, calling those fights, you are just like, be patient, you don't have to hurry, because they have seen the other matches in those semi-finals. They know they have the time, they have that last zone to shrink in. All they are trying to be is save those players for the last fight. Now another fight is going on, and slot number 2 is going in. They are going aggressive for a rush on slot number 5. Let's see if this rush is successful or not. With Cord, our YCP is holding that cord, and he connects 3 shots, and he has 3 gluals, and the only thing that he's missing with is this grenade, and the grenade man is just behind him. If those grenades gets connected, KSM, they are in the bad areas right now, very bad areas, and 2v3 situation. They're going to token that fight, and Cyber, he's nowhere, he cannot hide. Our KSM one player gets knocked out, and it's a 1v3 situation. Can 1v3 clash? We can see, no, we can't. We are so safe. All the brushes that we are seeing today, no one is alone. They are going for a rush, and they are going for that combined squad rush that we call it. And Cyborg is all alone with his VSS with the purple, and one more player comes in, is Chrono. And let's see, Cyborg SB is very low, and it's our boards again. And guys, do remember, after the first match, boards point was 1. Guys, watch out for them, because in this match they are looking that dangerous gameplay that they had on semi-finale. They are looking that type of confident. I don't know how many kills they will get, but I think the pointable, it is going to take a lot of tour and a lot of changing that are going to happen after the second match.
Yep. We have seen in the semifinals, the first match, the Boars team don't get that much of a cloud, but looks like the second match, and looks like Boars team is in danger. Raven has been taken out, and Anik is over here fighting Fear, and Anik is still alive. Looks like they are just letting team number 2 and team number 9 fight for them. And looks like they will be standing still over here. They won't be trying to get the fight inside of this fight. They won't be getting in hands-on with this fight, because they want to stay as much as possible away from this fight. And looks like they are staying away from this fight with theirs. Oh, there goes the SE80 shot to the double sniper player, to the double Khan 98 player, and looks like double Khan 98 is losing its value inside of this tournament. And looks like there goes Fear with the VSSX takes out Fear, and Fear was trying his best to take out the other team number 7, and looks like Fear will be pushing up front a little bit with his glue wall. He still has 3 glue walls in his bag, and looks like Fear will be somewhat trying to push ahead inside of the zone, and Fear is trying his best to take out the other player, and looks like Fear will take out the other player. He has been taken out, and looks like Fear is the last sole survivor of Boars, and looks like Fear is trying his best to stay alive, but looks like that the peer pressure was too much for Fear, and that will be the elimination of Team Boards. Looks like team number 10 and team number 2 are going to face off each other. Rubo.
Yes, slot number 10, we have here going with that reach, and one more grenade connects in, and one more player gets knocked in, and SVG, one more player gets wiped out. At 4 squad, 13 players that we are seeing, and Cops, we have the clutch that Cops did the other day. Can we produce another one? And self UAV mini drone has just been launched to see and to reveal those other squads player. And grenade, the rain of grenade has just been started, and the grenade that does uses the other squads player chrono. And if you don't have that chrono, that extra advantage that the shield produces you, but like if you don't have that, it does really feels pressure. It does is an advantage for the squad. And let's see, in a very good situation by the cover of the bridge that the slot number 10 is taking in, and we have 3 squad fighting each other. Jimmy with that M79, can he connect on M79 or not? That is the one thing I would love to see. And one more player gets wiped out, and all of a sudden slot number I don't know, slot number 7 was, I think, and 4 of the squad here are still alive. We are seeing, and 4 kills they have managed. Jimmy with the UG goes in with the 18 was in his hand. It's a 2v2 situation. One more player got knocked in, and it's a 1v2 situation. Get a clutch, we can see. Epic with his double victor. A wonderful duel, wonderful movement, and he is trying to confirm those kills. He is trying to getting those points, and he needs to heal himself, and it's a 1v2 situation. Can we see a clutch? It's a 1v1. Empty versus double victor. Come on, double victor. Can we see another excellent fight? Double victor, he collects the shot, and both the players are damaged. And double victor wins the game. It's epic with that double victor, with that 1v2 clutch, and he has done that for his squad. And TP Lux was the MVP, and booyah goes to TP.
GG's, guys. GG's. What a phenomenal last fight. That fight was outright awesome in my department, because the double victor player, he was alive for so long. I am still seeing it, the last fight in my second screen, and looks like the last player was the only hope for the team, because the team was totally knocked out really before the last zone, the last rotation has settled, and he stood still for the last few moments, and then he pushed the last remaining player, and that was just phenomenal. That was just amazing. That was that last fight. Mamma mia, that was amazing. And that double vector gameplay from him was really good. Team TP, best of luck for the third match. The second match was yours, and again, to all of the team, best of luck. I want to see your level best for the third match. And guys, we have to go on a break, and we'll be right back after a short break. Don't go anywhere, guys. We have 3 more action-packed, jammed up 3 more matches for you guys. So I will be saying, don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back after a short break. Don't go anywhere, guys. Stay with Ishukan. Stay with Southeast Asia Challenge. up, servers? Welcome back to Ishukan.gg presents Southeast Asia Challenge Free Fire 2021 Grand Finale. I'm your host, Tasin, with me none other than Dhruvo Gaming. What's up, everybody? What is up? What's up, Dhruvo, brother? How are you feeling after the two exciting matches, man?
I'm actually feeling that much energetic as you are after seeing those fights, seeing those clutches. Final is going like a final. So much energy, so much gunpowder, and like no one is actually feeling that pressure. Like we have seen, like Tasin bhai, how many should I call? 3 or 4 clutches?
Yep, almost 3 or 4 clutches from 3 or 4 different players. Nobody is getting the domination they want, because we have seen in the semifinals, in the qualifiers, that player you tends to dominate pretty much the maps they are very much familiar to. But looks like nobody is getting their money's worth right now. Everybody has to fight for their money, and looks like the plane has entered Kalahari, our least favorite map. And Dhruvo, you may take over, man.
Yes, the map of unpredictability, and let's see how this map goes on, and which squad last standing, and which squad gets the booyah. And slot number 2, they have gone to the sub, and slot number 6, they were about to go in Mammoth, but they changed their mind. They are not going for that first fight, and slot number 10 has just started that first fight with slot number 12, and shots has just been started. 1 or 2 first fight has just been started. Let's see, 3 first fights going on, 3 class landings, and we are in comes in hall. Slot number 5 going on, slot number 4, and let's see UFC, and we have our EMX. Oh my god, what a shot, what a headshot. Only red numbers that we call. We have seen that with MP40. We have YCT going up around, Drain with his time grenade. If the grenade connects, YCT gets knocked out, but the grenade doesn't connect. But Mamba is in a very good position. The position does matters in first fight. Let's see, YCT is holding a Car 98. I'm not sure it's a Car 98 or Car 98Z. We have AR-DZ5, and Mamba gets spotted. He opens his shield, and let's see, Mamba goes to fix cover. YCT, he gets a clue, he gets a medikit from his partner Boyka, and it's 2 players of EMX. They know that one player is alone from slot number 4. I think they are going for that. I don't know why they are backing out. Both the squads were in a very aggressive mood. I thought that the fight was just about to finish, but all of a sudden they changes their mind and they are going back. And now one more fight has just been started near our the lower part of the refinery base, I would say, and our AHK connects its shot and boards 2 players gets knocked out, and we have our mid 2K, the super sub that was introduced in this match. He's holding M14 with M187, and he has nothing to do now. He has to back out, but he's holding that side. And now one more fight is going on between slot number 7 and slot number 9. We have our KSM, and they are in shrines. And let's see, our slot number 7, the shots has just been started, and both the squad have spotted themselves, and one more player gets knocked out, and the knocks that are coming in healthy. Once the player gets spotted, a lot of headshot, a lot of red numbers has just been connected, and I think slot number 9 is in a very good place. Eklock, we are seeing, and one more knock. Eklock comes in with, and both the players are well damaged. Base comes in with his rush, and 2 players single-handedly gets wiped out by Eklock. Luffy will go 1v1 with Zyberg. Zyberg hits shots in Woozy, and both the players are of damage. They're trying to back off, and Uzi gets knocked out. It's a 1v4 situation. Luffy has nowhere to go to, and with his plasma, can he produce a headshot? No, he can't. Glual comes in, and he is killing himself. He has that Uzi, he has the Chrono, he has that Uzi. Can Uzi produce a clutch or not? One more player got shot, but he will be wiped out by our slot number 9, and one more fight is heading towards slot number 5. That is our slot number 5.
Yep. There is a third-party attack over here. I have missed a few moments of the first few moments, but looks like there was a clutch happening. But looks like they have missed the clutch, and looks like Gizmomo has lost one of their players. It has been knocked out. He has been knocked out, and looks like team number 5 is approaching team number 9. Looks like team number 9 will be abandoning one of their players, and they will get away. Gizmomo will get away from EMX. EMX will stay here, and they will take over Shirins right now. As we can see, team number 9 is really trying to get away from the fight. Team number 9 has lost one of their players. The first player has been cleared out. Looks like 2 of the teams has been taken out of the 12 teams, and there is 10 team alive with 34 players in the match, and 5 minutes and 30 seconds counting, and the first zone has rotated, and looks like everybody will go and rotate towards the zone. Team number 5 has lost one of their players, and looks like team number 5 is trying their best to not lose another, and looks like KSM with 26 HP, he is trying to get away. A clock 15, and bam, a clock has been taken out. Looks like a clock won't be receiving the heals from his team. Cyborg and X-Rabs is away from them, and looks like Mamba knows that, and Mamba is trying to get that kill confirmed, but looks like a clock is not gonna give him that easy loot, and looks like a clock Mamba and Eklog had a moment of funny moment, rather I say. And let's see, guys, what happens right now. Look, that will be this will be a good fight for EMX, and EMX will capture Shirins for themselves. They can loot here right now, and looks like team number 2 and team number 11 is fighting over here, and TP lost one of their players. 2 players has been knocked out. Lux and Abek has been knocked out. Swan is going towards the enemy, and looks like he has dealt some damage with the double barrel, and there goes another approaching enemy, and he will be healing the double vector player, the rusher of the team, and looks like he will be getting some heals off himself, and he will be healing himself, and looks like team number 11 has fled the situation. Team number 11 with one of their players left, SVG Ghost, has fled the situation. He has flanked the situation. The maze is for the TP, the Jimmy and Abeg and Spawn to take account for, and looks like we will be seeing them taking the full advantage of the maze and the full advantage of the loot that spawns in the maze. And looks like there is another fight happening over here. Team number 1 and team number 3. Prince over here with one of their players knocked out. Looks like he will be receiving, no, he won't be receiving any kind of heals right now. There is a fight going on, and looks like double barrel comes into play. There comes again another grenade, and the grenade was in the perfect position. Looks like the grenade did some damage to one of the players, but couldn't damage both of the players, and he looks like he's approaching the players. There comes the grenade from his teammate. That is what confirms the kill. Looks like I am will be healing himself, and looks like team number 3 will be getting the full team revived, and looks like, and there goes Bit2Do with getting knocked out by the stray landmine, and looks like team number 3 over here has secured 6 kills for them, and 6 kills early in the match is not a bad haul over here. 8 minutes and counting towards the match end, and until the match ends there will be 10 more minutes to until the match ends. 5 more zones, 5 more rotations, 5 more circles. So team number 3 is in a good position to take another booyah. They have taken 1 booyah in the first match, so they will be taking if they take the first, second or third position in the match, that will be giving them a boost up the leaderboard of the overall standings. Looks like there is a 3-way standings over here. Looks like team number 10, team number 6 is fighting in the long range situation with their VSSX. Looks like team number 10 will lose. No, they won't lose one of their player with the VSSX to the VSSX, and looks like team number 10 is standing over here, and team number 6 will be scoping out the other approaching team. EMX is also down outskirts of this place, and they are downwards the one mountain over here. And of course, the mountain there is team number 6, HMB, and team number 10 is in the middle of the mountain, middle of the peak. And looks like HMB has lost one of their players, and he has been knocked out. Looks like team number 10 will take this opportunity to rush the other team, and looks like team number 10 is doing that. And there comes the grenade, and there comes the chrono ability that saves them from the grenade. And there comes another rain of grenades from the players. And looks like there will be double vector rusher going inside of their house. And looks like there comes another chrono ability in use, and they will be using each other's abilities right now. There goes a knockdown by the grenade. The grenade rush was phenomenal. There comes the glue wall to save themselves. The rusher is trying his best. He is facing some difficulties with the rushing with that double vector. The double vector rush is not proven to be that much effective right now. There comes the double barrel shot, and the double barrel shot was good. There goes two more players of the approaching team. Team number 6 has lost 2 more players. Team number 6 just has 2 players alive. No, team number 6 has no player alive. Team number 6 has been totally eliminated by team number 10. That was a great takedown by team number 10. Perfect coordination, good grenade tactics, good rushing tactics. They took out one of the players and then rushed, and then they got their money's worth. What is your opinion about this fight, Dhruvo?
Yes, it was actually a hell of a fight, and the more I see the double victor players, and the more I get amazed of them, how good they have skills. They have, I don't know. It's like the moment they're clutching with those double victor, it's like bread and butter for them. Every single double victor players, they are not taking 1, they are not taking 2. In a single spray, they are taking 1, 2, 3 players, and they are going in like a tiger, like I am hungry, and they are going for a hand with those double victors, and they are actually getting the success. And finally, one squad, I have seen that they are actually using those summon add-offs. That I have seen several tournaments, several experienced squad use those summon add-offs for an open area for those fixed cover, and our third zone strings in, and we have 2 squads in the zone, and slot number 4 is each on that zone. And Zyborg, I think, spotted our slot number 4, so one solo player, and he gets back out. He doesn't want to take a fight. KSM has 2 players alive, and 7 kills has our slot number 10 in their bag, and now they are going against Prince. If our slot number 10 wipes out Prince right now, then the point
that will be bad for team number 3. Team number 3 has to obtain at least top 3 in this match to continue leading the leaderboard. The leaderboard is being led by team number 3 right now, and looks like team number 3 will be facing some kind of grenades from team number 10. Team number 10 will be throwing more grenades, and they will be rushing again. Team number 10 with that rush again, facing those aggression. Team number 3, looks like team number 3 is in for a treat, and team number 3, one of the players get knocked out by the Max 7. Max 7, the deadliest weapon you can use in a short range spectre, expect for the double vector. And looks like there will be another player knocked out from team number 3, and team number 3 will be losing another player. 3 players has been knocked out from team number 3. Last player alive, and which they have spotted. Team number 10 has spotted the last player. Both side aggression, and looks like team number 10 will be losing one of the players, but they will be taking out team number 3, and there is a third party attack from team number 2 right now. And we can see there goes another player, headshot from Cobbs. Cobbs takes out a player. There comes the glue wall, and there will be a rush from a double vector player, and looks like they will be saving themselves. They will be saving themselves right now with those glue walls. And looks like Free Prince has sacrificed himself so that other 2 players of team number 10 can stay alive. Looks like team number 2 has 2 more players alive, and looks like they will be facing some shots from up in the top, and looks like there will be one of the players that has flanked, and looks like if they had one grenade is what he took to take out the other team, but looks like team number 10 is playing it safe. They are not taking the fight. They are not trying to avoid. They're trying to avoid the fight right now, and looks like they will be playing it safe, not aggressively, because they have lost already two of their players, two of the teammates, and they don't want to lose this position. 12 kills and a top 3 position will surely put you in the leaderboard right now, Dhruvo.
Yes, that will actually, and I think Sotomatin did the right thing, and oh wow, like and flash, tapata, we have seen the shot with our Vegeta. Wow, level gameplay with his double sniper. Finally, I have seen a player with double snipers, and he gets knocked out, and those knocks that he took will get revived. That is the worst thing for slot number 10.
That was pure overconfidence from Vegeta. He got too damn confident in this match because he knocked out two of the players, and that gave him some confidence, but not every time. Overconfidence is not the key every time. Looks like the last rotation has started, and looks like there is 5 teams and 7 players. That is really unfortunate, because every team has 1 or 2 players left. Sole survivors, duo survivors. We are seeing team number 2 over here with single double vector player, like 1 double vector player, no more. And looks like they will be facing team number 3 over here. Team number 4 over here, team number 4, and there comes the chrono ability in use, and looks like he is trying his best to take out one of the players, but looks like he couldn't. He was surprised by the player from team number 4, and looks like team number 9 will be taking out another player. There is 3 players alive, and one of them are solo, and the other 2 are just in the like side of the hill, and looks like everyone is trying their best to stay alive in this zone. Looks like team number 9 will get the middle of the zone, and they will have to win by doing a hill battle right now, and looks like the hill battle is going to team number 9, and there comes a boop, yeah, from team KSM, and Cyborg for the win. That was awesome gameplay. Not very exciting late fight, but that was really exciting. That was just awesome, guys. So yep, guys, that was the second match. Third match. I am extremely sorry. Apparently, I cannot count right now, but that was the third match, and we don't have a break for you guys, because we don't have a break. You don't have a break. We are going to straight for the fourth match, guys. We are going straight for the fourth match. So, guys, don't go anywhere. Fourth match, Bermuda again, and we're going to see some retributions. We are going to see some early fights in the Bermuda, because, guys, you know, guys, Bermuda is the place where you can rush without any consequences. So that's why we're going to see the splendid best of the best gameplay from the players in Bermuda. And guys, Dhruvo, what is your feelings right now, brother, about the second match, or the third match? Sorry, again, I am saying the second match, but it is actually the third match.
Some fans of the other squads, I think they're not happy because of that healing battle, but KSM fans are actually.
Like this is a tournament, man. You have to take account that there will be hill battles, there will be fights, there will be zone battles, there will be global battles, there will be position battles. You have to take account for every single one of those.
Yes, and KSM fans will be happy now, because after 2 matches, KSM didn't perform that much well, but they did manage to get 1 booyah. But I am feeling very sorry for the squads for our slot number 10, and Cops did pull it off. He had 5 kills of his own, and they have before the last zone they have 12 kills in their pack. 12 kills, that is huge. The only thing that they didn't do right was to get to that zone. And if you are not in the zone, it doesn't matter how many kills you have and how good is your firepower, because the zone listens to none. the zone will be in his pattern, will shrink in, and it will
Yep,
get
yep.
you enough damage.
No, but there is no predictability. There is no predictability in the zone spectrum because you can pretty much predict where the area will be, but you can never predict the zone correctly, guys. Because that is what makes a good player. That makes the difference between a good player and an expert player. And if you are expert player, you will sometimes get that amount of what you call it. You will get the sometimes get what you call it, the zone correctly. You will get to explain the zone correctly sometimes, but
I think actually, well, like some of the players, some of the IGL should get started to make videos on zone. And by some players, I mean the IGL of Phoenix Force. They actually win that our Free Fire World Series, and every zone in that World Cup of our Free Fire that were perfectly predicted by the IGL of Phoenix Force. That is like in local areas on in tournaments that players are growing, esports is growing, and so many sponsors and so many companies like our Isukan, they are organizing so many tournaments for the players to actually at the end of the day, like you represent your country, you are well practiced, well strategized, but end of the day you do have to like favorite the zone. If you don't have the zone, it doesn't really matters how many strategies you have, how many plan A, B, C, D you have. So are
yep, yep,
we
yep, yep,
on or
yep,
not?
yep, yep, yep. And it looks like can
Looks like
anyone
we are
tell me?
having a server issue or not. I don't know actually. Okay, now aware, and that is the thing that I was actually talking about, guys. But the main thing is that if I'm the ideal of his squad, and I'm talking to you guys, those who are watching and those who are young and have here to support your team and also wants to be an esports player, and our fourth match has thus been started, and in shipyard we are seeing our slot number 10, the dominators of our slot number 3, and they're actually sharing the ground with our slot number 1. And Oishi doesn't have a gun. She has that mini shotgun, which we call it, and one more player gets knocked out, and a lot of fast fight, a lot of class landing has just been happening, and one more player goes knocked out. And it's the strategy, it's the well-known strategy of the shipyard. One of those players will get into that top higher area, and I don't know, one should have thought that players are going to be in that position, and slot number 10 did their homework very well. Like when you are using that jump pad, you have to be 100% accurate with your jump when you are going in that YOLO corridor. The higher advantage that you are taking, and the double vector players also get knocked out, and by wiping out that player, and double vector player with double vector kill, you go into that higher area, and with his double vector he's actually fighting those two players. One more player, he gets a knock, and can I don't know what he can do from here. Now let's see, he's firing for a one more kill. He doesn't have a chance to secure his kills from here, and he doesn't have a long range also. So I don't know how many seconds or how many minutes can he survive here, and he will get stuck up.
Yep. And looks like Kill You is in a tight position because we have seen this team do very, very well in the semi-finals, but looks like of the team number 1 has fallen in the grand finale, and looks like team number 1 has they are not doing that well. I can say that they are not doing that well, and they are really struggling to pick up the pace of the match, because this is the fourth match and they have again got early eliminated, and that is really bad for them. That is really bad for them, because if they want to rack up on kills, if they want to rack up on the points, they have to do some kills. They have to stay alive to until the end of the match, so that they can get some position points. But looks like nothing is happening over here, so that's why we will say bad luck to team number 1. Last match, there will be another match, match number 5, and that will consider the fate of this tournament. And looks like there is a fight happening over here with team number 6 and team number 4. Let's see what happens, guys. Team number 6 and team number 4, let's see what happens, guys. And looks like team number 4 is looking for the team number 6 player, only baby kill. The baby kill, they are looking for baby kill, HMB baby kill with the double vector on his hand, and looks like he will be flanking again with those players in his tail, and the tail players will approach him. He has lost his last glue wall, and looks like let's see what happens, guys. Let's see HMB over here, and with that double vector with no glue walls, no grenades, and 3 players on his tail. What do you think, Dhruvo? What will happen?
I don't know. I could have said that baby kill will get wiped out, but he's holding the double vector players. And how many clutches? How many clutches have we seen the double vector?
And looks like kill has been killed. The kill has been killed, and there goes the player. And looks like Borgs is over here. Borgs is fighting. Let's see. Let's go to Borgs. And Borgs, two of their player has been taken out, and Borgs is also fighting. Fear has been taken out totally. They're fighting the other place in another place, and let's go to Borgs. If we can go, looks like team number 4 is still over here looting in this place in Clock Tower, and the Borgs is still fighting going on in another place.
Raven is in action again.
Yep, Raven is in action again.
Like Tazin, it is always Borgs in a short range fight, and it's always we are seeing Raven, and Fear. They are the dynamic duo. They are with that combination, and it is always 2 players making the difference. And actually, slot number 4 has slot number 2 in their tail, and the YCT gets wiped out. And it was a squad combined rapid fire spray that took down YCT and the solo player of our slot number 4. Now, where he is going to be in, and he is going back for Clock Tower. I think he is looking for some fixed cover, some sniper tower, or what that he can survive till the last zone. But it is very much difficult in a tournament when you are alone. And we have our point tables. We have Trim Prince on the top with 37 points, and it's the position point that they are in the top. It's the Booyah that is because they are in top, and they're tied with our Freedom Mine. 37 points each. They have skew to score, and we have our Scavengers with 35. They are closing in, and we have our Lord Prince that got the first Booyah of this grand final. They are on 32 points, and our Terrans with 30 points, and every single squad till slot number 8, they are close enough to close in one good match with a Booyah like 10, 12 or 13 kills. Like the point table changes again, and it is the crucial last 2 matches, our match number 4 and match number 5, and the last match that we have seen the firepower with our slot number 10. Like, I would love to see some more kills from them, because in 12-1 point system, we do say that position does matter. It is always the position that will give you more points, but the way they have taken those kills in a single match, like they were in 4, they have ended up like in 4th or 5th position, and they secured 12 or 13 kills.
Yep. They have 7 kills right now in their bag after 3 matches, and 14 kills for Team Prince. Freedom Mai has 21 kills in their bag, and we will be checking out the standings again after the match. But we want to go towards the match right now, and looks like Team Boards is over here fighting with Team number 5. Looks like Team again Fear with that bike playing as a bait, and Fear will get inside of those players, and he has no fear of getting inside of the other team and reckoning, doing recon work, and looks like Fear he will be sending those recon files to his teammates saying, don't go there, there is a full team, we will avoid this fight.
Yes, they will avoid that fight. Actually, Fear with this bike, I'm actually telling you guys, the youngest guys that are watching the stream, guys, look, Fear, what he is doing with that bike, he's actually scouting and he's getting as many information for his squad that he can. Where are the players, what is their position, and maybe what gun they are holding, and when you know the opponent well, when you know what weapons and what they could hit you with, you are well prepared. That if Fear tells the squad that there is one sniper player, one ME2B user, I would say, and you can prepare yourself well when you are going in a rush. You will not be surprised with that ME2B attack with breaking those glues. As we know, ME2B breaking those have the ability to break those glues very quickly. And one more fight is going to happen now. We are seeing KSM is in a fight, and KSM must win this one if they wants to be the table toppers, if they want to be in the top 5. Now we are seeing TP here. Pochi knocks the place, and 3 squads were sharing their position. They are in the same position, and TP has 2 players left, and they are backing off. KSM has 4 players alive, and Prince versus KSM we are seeing, and I think KSM doesn't know Prince is in those sniper tower, but if they know, they should not go on a rush. They are in a very good position. They should play some calculative gameplay now, because sometimes you do have to go on a rush, and Raven is all alone, and Boards has strategy have started their own strategies that we have seen in semi-finale, and they have started with those bike, and everywhere we are seeing bikes and cars over here.
They use one of their players as a bait or a reconist. Reconist is when they collect information about the other team with that bike, and looks like there is a bike race happening on team number 9 and team number 8. Looks like Boards has seen the players, and looks like the other team. Boards again with the skittle. Oh no, we didn't see. Oh no, I was so hoping for another Skittle clutch. I was so hoping for another Skittle fight. I was really looking forward to that, and looks like that couldn't happen. And Afik with the double sniper, with the double Khan 98. Afik is not trying to get himself eliminated. He is trying his best to stay alive. But again, Raven, my man, keep it cool, man. Keep it cool. Don't get overexcited. Raven, don't get overexcited. Raven, he got distracted, and that's why, and he got a little bit overconfidence, because again, brother, you may clutch 1 or 2 times, but 3rd time with that Skittle, I don't think that is possible. But then again, that's Team Boards. They have done the unthinkable. They have done the impossible in the past. So anything is possible by them. And looks like with Ahik, there will be a double sniper, a double Khan 98 on him. And if those guns are Khan 98Z, that will give them some edge over their firepower. Let's see, they will get some extra firepower on them.
Yes, he could steal some kills, I would say, and but the last fight is going to happen in open area, the just front of that Pochino, just front of Ike, and Ike he's doing self, got number 7, and he gets a knock, and he will confirm that kill with his double car 928Z. Now Ike have to find a loot box or something. He has to change one of his car 98Z, because the last fight it's going to happen in short range. Most of the fights will be in short range, and with those car 98 you can defend those enemies well in long range and short in the mid range, but in short range you do have that Uzi, but Uzi will get you a rapid fire, a lot of red numbers, a lot of headshots, but Uzi will not get to a one before clutch, because Uzi has a minimum amount of ammo like 20 or 22 if you have that skin, the only skin Uzi Garena has launched of Uzi, and we have slot number 7 rotating like the edge of the zone, but all the squads now have to be in front of Pochino, because the last zone, if I predict the zone, the last zone is going to stay right in front of Pochino, right the side of that Pochino in those bridge. And actually our slot number 3, they are in a very good situation right now, and as I spoke right now, the zone actually have heard me, and it is in the right place, and KSM has the man-to-man advantage, and YCT solo player, he is lucky enough to be in the edge of that zone. He doesn't have to use that reach to get a fight, to get a TikTok with our slot number 3. He could just survive and get into that zone. We have also slot number 11 approaching. I don't know how he get knocked out. One player of our slot number 11 has just been knocked out. I think it is slot number 3 getting those shots, and it's slot number 4 solo player, I think.
Yep. There is a solo player who is getting those shots in, and looks like he will be staying in downstairs of the bridge. He will take cover under the bridge, and looks like he has been found. There comes the chrono, there comes the blue wall, and he will be saving himself. He has the Kar 98Z, and he burns that bonfire right now, and he will be using that. Oh, max 7. Oh, the blue walls though. Oh, the flow with disadvantage, and there comes the double vector. Oh, sorry, not the double vector. The M1014. There comes the double vector right now to defend that M1014, and there goes that M1014. Takes out Detron, and Ghost over here goes into place, and looks like they are not taking that fight under the bridge, because that place is really dangerous. You cannot use your glue walls, you cannot use your covers. The bridge, under the bridge, is not a good place to be camping, brother. That is not a good place if you want to camp under the bridge. And there will be 5 teams alive, 13 players, 16 minutes and 36 seconds counting. 5 of the rotation has been ended, and looks like the next rotation is in 25 seconds, and looks like there is a conflict going on with team number 3 and team number 5. Team number 5 is in the other side of the zone, and sorry, team number 11 is in the other side of the zone, and team number 3 is in the other side of the zone. Looks like both of the teams will be scoping each other out. Nobody won't late, because the team number 3 has the advantage of the number, but team number 11 has the advantage of the zone, because team number 11 can really block out team number 3 if they want. And looks like team number 9 and 7 has also the same conflict, but team number 10, I think so, they will not face that much resistance while rotating to the zone. And looks like the rotation has started. Team number 5 and team number 3 and 11 has started their fights. Team number 7 and 9 has started their fights, and looks like KSM has that bike advantage. M79 with them. Cyborg is using the M79, and they have destroyed their bike, but looks like Cyborg with that M79, boom shakalaka, but couldn't connect, and that will be a GG for team number 7, I think so. Yep, that will be a GG for team number 7. And looks like they are trying their best to destroy that glue wall that is saving the last remaining member of team number 7. And looks like there goes that glue wall, and there comes the headshot. and there goes team number 7, totally wiped out. Team number 3 has migrated towards them, and team number 10 is still alive. There goes the game 79. Boom shakalaka, brother. But there goes no connections, and there will be no team elimination. There goes another M79. Boom. And there goes two players got knocked out with that M79. KSM has lost 3 of their players. Last player alive, KSM got wiped out. Two more teams, and the last team got wiped out. And there comes the boom, 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 yeah, from Team FRE. Hi, that was just phenomenal. That was awesome. That last fight was too much of a hectic fight to cover. And Dhruvo, let me tell you, that was just I couldn't handle myself. That was really heck of a fight. And brother, nothing to say, man. Nothing to say. Well, what is your thoughts about it? Just tell me what's your thoughts about the last fight. Because last match there was a hill battle, but looks like this match the player has players have listened to our words, listened to our prayers, and looks like they have delivered that exciting last fight we were hoping for. The audience were hoping for that last fight.
Of course, our survivors did expected, and it is like a imagination. The last fight has just ended as they imagine, as good as it could be. And Freedom, finally, I'm happy for Freedom, because like in our third match, Freedom did manage to kill 13 or 14 kills. It was with their back, but they didn't get the puya. But finally, they did this time.
Yeah, they got that booyah they were hoping for. And guys, fortunately, we have to go. Unfortunately, we have to go for a break right now. We'll be right back just after a short moment. Don't go anywhere, guys. We still have the last match, the last deciding match. Who will be the victor of Ishukan.gg presents Free Fire Southeast Asia Challenge 2021? Don't go anywhere, guys. I'm your host, Skills Pistasin, and Dhruvo Gaming will be right back after a short break. So, guys, don't go anywhere. Stay with Ishukan, stay with Southeast Asia Challenge. Welcome back to Ishukan.gg presents Free Fire Southeast Asia Challenge 2021 Grand Finale. I'm your host Kristasin, with me none other than Dhruva Gaming. What's up everybody? What is up? Kya avastha, Dhruva? What's up, brother? How are you feeling after 4 exciting matches, man?
4 exciting, energetic matches like the final. But some fights, there are some fights which is actually when I'm casting, when I'm telling what to do and what to not, I'm actually have gone deep into that game, deep into those players' minds. I know what they're trying to do, what they are trying to achieve, but there are sometimes they can't, and there are sometimes they are actually going with those clutch, and so many clutches we have seen. But at the end, we have our Purgatory, the favorite map of mine, the favorite map of like a lot of players. They love to play in Purgatory because of the graphics, because it is the biggest map of Free Fire, and the main reason they love to play in Purgatory is they get a lot of resources, because in Brasilia, in Central, in Skill Lodge, in Forge, Marvel Works, you call it, wherever you go, doesn't matter where you are going, it's full of resources, and they love to, some players do love to loot, and we are seeing that in Crossroads we have our slot number 8 here, and SVG, they are actually using, I think they're actually using that zip line, and they're going going face to face with Prince in slot number 3. We are seeing they are in Moth House, and first fight that I was about to mention, brother, please don't take that first fight, don't take that class landings, but Isa is stuck up, and I was about to mention that she's a very critical and a bad situation. She gets wiped out, and 1 free kill goes to Prince. And in Moth House, I think sometimes if you lose a player, it does actually affects your squad in the last zone. It does matter how many players in your squad you have alive, but it was a good reason to get wiped out for Isa. Now SVG knows that we should not go in Moth House, and we have in Brasilia 3 squads sharing their position. They are in the same position. Class landing has just happened. I don't know what's with them. Why not anyone wants to change their strategies? It's the last match, brother. Play calculatively. You don't have to take all the fights. You don't have to kill all your enemies by your own. You have other squads, and 12 more dangerous squad we are playing in the final, and slot number 4 finally decides, and I don't know how they heard it, but they have heard my voice, and they are actually backing out of the situation. And it's slot number 10, the informed slot number 10, they were against, and the slot number 10 is aggressive, very much aggressive. After the 3rd match, they have taken so many kills. In 3rd match, they have taken 13 kills. In in a 4th match, they get the Puya. They are in a song. They are in a very good, fresh mind. And they are in Central. We are seeing a fight between our slot number 7 and slot number 2. And Lux gets knocked out, and Woozy gets a headshot with his Max 7. Laffy we have with his UMP, and connects one headshot to Abig, and Abig goes in the cover of the glue wall, and TikTok gets knocked out, and ooh, I think it was a 3 HP save. It was actually a 3 HP save by Woozy. Hell of a save it was for TikTok. Now TikTok should capitalize on that save. The risks Woozy got into to save TikTok. Let's see how TikTok performs, and he has no glue wall, he has no medikits. Now TikTok gets knocked out again, and it is our C1 XP who gets the knock. He is with his AP, and M14, and Jimmy with his Max 7 knocks down one more player, and one more player comes in with his little shotgun. He tries, and whoa, wow, it's a 1v2 clutch what it has done by our Luffy. Luffy does it for his squad, and let's see if our slot number it's Grey squad. It's Grey who won the fight and actually wipe out the whole squad of TP. The fight is still on, and actually they have wiped out the whole squad and emotes. Now you can say you can show the emotes because no one is about to take a revenge on you because it is the last match. And what a fight!
Yep,
Yes.
yep. The last match. No, you have to do everything you have to do to win this match. And there is a fight happening over here. And there goes another player alive. Oh, Skittle! Oh my God! Oh my God! What are we seeing every single match? Every single what is happening, man? What is this strategy? What is this? Like, what? Dhruvo, I have casted way too many matches in my life. In my 4 years being a professional caster, I have never seen this kind of strategy. Never seen anyone using this kind of melee weapon strategies in the squad spectrum, in a tournament, in a tournament like this kind of official kind of tournament. And like, what the heck, man? A Skittle for squad wipe, a Skittle squad wipe. I want to see that player. Okay, there is a fight happening over here. Let me finish this fight and then we will talk about the Skittles. And looks like there is a fight over here with team number 5 and team number 10, team number 5 and team number 10, and there will be some kind of conflict between them. And looks like team number 10 has gone away from them. And let's see, guys, what happens. And team number 10 is not approaching. Team number 5 is not approaching. Both of the teams are staying well in distance of each other so that they won't get in a short range battle, because in short range battles, the Skittle, man, Dhruvo, the Skittle, man, what the hell is happening with the Skittle? How is the Skittle doing so well in these matches, man? How? Tell me how, man.
Like, Tasif, can you answer a question of mine?
Yeah.
Why these players are showing off? By showing off, I mean why they are showing off their short-range weapon. They're actually not using it.
His name is Sachx9.
Yes.
And look. Let me tell you. Last time Raven took out a whole squad with the Skittle. Okay.
Yes.
But Raven was not alone. Okay, there is a fight happening over here, and SBD is getting some and Ghost is going to flee the situation. Every single time SVZ comes in a fight and they have to flee the fight. They have to flee the fight because I don't know what happens to them. They take the fight with some confidence, and then whenever they get inside of the fight, they instantly loses 1 or 2 players, and then they have to flee the position. They have to flee the fight. There is a fight happening over here with team number 8 and team number 3, and there goes another headshot from Raven with that single vector. Raven has the Skittle. Let's see what happens, guys. And Raven with team boards. Ahek is in the lead. Ahek is in the front line with that Max 7 in his backpack, and Bards with their star player Raven. Raven has lost a lot of health. Raven with only 20 HP left. Raven gets knocked out by Max 7. Mid 20k gets knocked out. Ahek is the only player alive. Let's see, can Ahek pull off 1 versus 4? Let's see, guys, what happens. Can Ahek pull this fight off? Ahek is not shooting. Ahek is not moving, and the other team has not seen him. Ahek is like an invisible man right now. Ahek is not even breathing right now over here. If he as much as breathes right now, the other team will see him, and looks like Ahek is trying his best to stay invisible to the other team. There is a fight happening over here. EMX fighting with team number 10. Team number 10, there's 3 of the players has been taken out. Last player, Vegeta with Only 20 life, 29 HP left. He has to go away from here. He has to flee the situation. He cannot in a good conscience stay over there. And looks like Vegeta will be going away from here. And looks like there will be team number 5 and team number 7 in a conflict. And team number 3 will be joining them.
I thought actually the last match is going to be an intense one, but it is not. All of the squads, they are in a very aggressive mood. They're all going for those kills. They all want the kills. No one wants the position. Every squad, they're coming to Brasilia. Every squad, besides of those solo players, everyone is in Brasilia. They're sharing the ground. Whenever there is a fight, they're taking it. They're going for rush, and actually, cause so many fights, so many short range fights is happening. That is the main reason why there is so many third party, I would say third party. And Uzi gets knocked out, and Uzi gets knocked out. Laffy gets a lot of damage, and our Prince, our slot number 3 is using those
Solo player is rushing with double vector.
Yes, Vito with his double vector, he has the confidence. Vito goes in, and he goes in a 1v3 situation, and now he is outside of that wall. How long is he going to stay there, and how long it is going to take slot number 3 to get into that short range situation? I think they're not going to the short range. I think slot number 3 has spotted slot number 5 also that there is 2 more squads. If we take this fight, then there will be a third party. Our slot number 3 realizes it, and it is a wise decision, guys. It is not every fight you have to take and finish it. Sometimes you have to know when to back off, and actually our slot number 3 knows it better. And we have our EMX. One of the players is on the top of that building. How did he get on that building?
He get off. You can get on that building by using glue walls and using some kind of glitches. But I hope so they didn't use any kind of glitches, because if they have used any kind of glitches, they will be eliminated from the match. They will be disqualified for the match. But if they have used the glue walls, then that is perfectly safe for them. But I hope so for their good sake. We will check the footage of the match, or we will check the replay of the match in the drone view in the official custom, that if they have used any kind of glitches or not. But if if they used the glue wall, then it's totally fine, totally perfect. And again, I want to see Ahek. I want to see Ahek. Team number 8, Ahek. I want to see him. He is still alive. He has gotten away. Dhruvo, can you see that, man? He has gotten away. The whole team. Team number 3 was surrounding him, and he stood still, and like, oh my god, he was like literally invisible for the approaching team. And that's why, oh my god, that I told you, man, if he just did so much as just breathe on there, like, that would have been his demise. And looks like that didn't happen, and Ahek is still alive. And I don't know how is this miracles happening, all of these miracles. And team number 5 again, team number 5, that such X9 player, that player, oh my god, that player, I am a big fan, man. I have become a big fan of him. That solo versus squad skittle fight was that awesome moments. That these kinds of moments you don't see in everyday matches. You can see only in this type of tournaments. That brings the players some kind of platform to compete and show their skills, that they are skillful, they're resourceful, they have that ability to perform in this kind of tournament. And that is what Ishukan.gg intends to do. Ishukan.gg intends to bring out the best inside of these players, inside of this esports player. They want the best from these players, and that's why Ishukan.gg is presenting every single week a $500 or a $300 challenge to every region in Southeast Asia. And looks like there is a fight ongoing over here. Team number 3 versus team number 7, and there is still team number 8 boards behind team number 3. Dhruvo.
Yes, boards with I don't know what should I call it, strategy, lack, I don't know, but I would love to say that bots with no beat, no breathe strategy, I would say. With this character, I don't know in Free Fire he can do that or not.
I don't know how did he manage. And the other team, I will say, brother, check every room before you leave a house, man. Check every room. If you didn't totally completed or eliminated at your approaching team or enemy team, then check every room. There could be a player like I hiding inside of the bathroom. Literally, he was inside of the bathroom, man. He was hiding inside of the bathroom, man. Literally, he was hiding inside of the bathroom, and that what saved him, man. That what saved him. I big fan, man. GG's, brother. Every single team to you. Check every room before you leave the house.
Yes, actually, he's now actually surviving, and I hope Ahek does get into the last zone. But meanwhile, sort number 7 is trying their best to get and to control the central of the zone, but they are getting damages. They are their players are getting knocked out, but they will get healed. And Luffy will be on his legs, and we have our EMX here, and from the first to from the last, the only match in Purgatory that has happened, all the squads are in around in Brasilia. They are going out from Brasilia to survive, and end of the day they have to come in Brasilia. And Ortron, he is using his bike after a long time. Ahek, he's going forward to Ahek. Did he spot Ahek? I don't think so. I don't think so. Ahek is actually doesn't matter. Ahek is actually using no bet strategy, so no one can spot.
He's invisible. He is invisible, man. He is invisible to the enemy's eyes. Yep, man.
Ahek, man, seriously, he is a player. He's a squad person, I would say. The points that he is saving, that is going to be very handy for his squad. And we have come to the end, and it is going to be the end of this week, guys. It is the last match and last zone, and we have our slot number 3, and Mag gets knocked out. We have Ahek here, and someone has spotted Ahek. We have EMX here, and 3 players of EMX are still alive, and with 4 players, our slot number 3 is still alive, and they have actually have a good control on that zone. They are in some open areas, but they can use that reach very well. And Vito finally comes in with his glue wall, and they are actually trying to make a way to slot number 5. They are actually going for a rush, and Ahek, all of a sudden, Ahek has his M79, and he knocks out 2 players. He have knocked out 1 before, now he knocks out 1 more player, and he is going in a rush with his into Ahek confirms 1 more kill. Ahek, come on, brother. Come on, brother. Let's have a clutch. Let's have a clutch. 1 more player gets knocked out, but finally someone will wipe out Ahek, and we have EMX 4 kills in their back, and Rain trying his best to get into the last zone. And final shot number 3, Mag gets knocked out again, and for shot number 3, our Prince that had the booyah in the first match. Now it's a clear 3v4 situation fight. It's a 2v4 fight actually. It has to 2v4. 1 more player comes, and it's a clutch situation. It's Uzi with his squad and Max 7. Can we see the last clutch of this week's final? Come on, Uzi. Come on, Uzi. Winning the clutch. Come on, Uzi. And can he knock 1 more player? No, he can't. If the clutch could have happened.
God. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What a final match! What a last match, Dhruv, my man. That was GG Prince with another booyah on their back. Brother.
I don't know the point tables, but these 2 booyahs will actually help them very, very much.
Man, that was just phenomenal, man. That match was something else. That match was out of this world. What didn't that match had? We have seen 1 versus 4 clutch with the Skittle. We have seen the Invisible Man Ahek. We have seen some M79 clutches. We have seen some Uzi clutches, and we have seen literally every single thing you can expect from a eSports match in this match, man. That was like the dream match of eSports. That was the dream match. Every single player wants, every single audience wants to see, every single survivor's dreams to play. And if you dream to play in this kind of tournaments, you just have to register to every single week of Ishukan.gg presents Southeast Asia Challenge 2021. Yes, guys, there will be more tournaments for you guys. Every single tournament will have a $300 or a $500 prize pool. So, guys, I will encourage you guys to register in those tournaments whenever Ishukan delivers those tournaments. Ishukan organizes those tournaments. I want you guys to register so that you guys can show us your skills, your strategies, your compatibilities, your team, we want to hear your roar, guys. We want to see how you do in this kind of situations. Okay, guys?
Actually, Tasin bhai, if you look, like you have casted like more of 1,000+ matches, and you have called some of the players that this is a package player, this is the package all-rounder. But this was a match which we can call it was a package.
This was a bundle. Yep, this was a bundle. This was the perfect eSports match. This was the perfect eSports experience. I have casted, yes, Dhruvo, as you were saying, I have casted over 1,000 matches in my lifetime, because I have been casting for 4 years professionally, and I have seen so many strategies, so many matches. But this match, I have never seen. Even in official tournaments of Free Fire, I have never seen this kind of fights. I have never seen the dream eSports match. Everybody wants that dream eSports match but never gets. But today, in Ishukan.gg, we are proud to say we have got that dream eSports match that we were hoping for. And that's...
Yes, guys, actually, sorry to interrupt Tasin bhai, but I have to tell the audience one thing. If that person who is sitting right beside of me is so experienced, and guys, if he is saying that he has never seen something like this, then this means, guys, you have to come to Ishukan.gg. You have to see each and every match of Southeast Asia Challenge every week.
Yeah, brother. Yep, guys. So, guys, there will be our overall standings coming right just in a bit. So, we'll be going on a little teeny short break, guys. Don't go anywhere. We just need to catch our breaths after that perfect match. So, guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after a short break, guys. Stay with Ishukan. Stay with Southeast Asia Challenge.
I know your heartbeats are breaking.
What's up, servers? Welcome back to Ishukan.gg presents Garena Free Fire Southeast Asia Challenge 2021 Grand Finale. I'm your host, Chris Tassin, with me none other than Dhruva Gaming. What's up, everybody? What is up? What's up, Dhruvo? How are you feeling, man? With that action-packed 5 matches, all of the matches were action-packed. And what is your thoughts about those 5 matches, man?
I'm actually both excited and nervous.
You are sounding like a player right now. You're a customer, man. Be confident, man. You're sounding like a player that I have played this tournament, and I'm excited and I'm nervous. No, man, you are the customer. Be confident, my man.
Yes, I am the caster, but I do feel for the players that it was a hell of a final. We have seen
I must
everything.
admit myself. Yep, I have seen,
Everything we have watched.
like, that last match was the cherry on top, man. That last match was the cherry on top because oh my god, I cannot just explain how exciting that last match was. And that all of the 4 matches today we have seen hill battles, we have skittle fight, we have seen double vector, we have seen double grenade, we have seen double snipers, we have seen the smoke grenade being used, we have seen all in use, we have seen cards in use. Every single item in the game has been used in the grand finale, and that time has come. Dhruvo, that time has come when we are going to announce our finalist, and finalist I mean our winner, and I sure hope so that one of my favorite teams wins, because if that doesn't, I will be very much disappointed. And let's just hope and can we see the standing Dhruvo.
Yes, fingers are crossed.
Let's go to the winner scenes and let's see who are the winner of Ishukan.gg presents Free Fire Southeast Asia Challenge, and the team is Team Prince with that victory, with those booyahs, and they are the winner of this week's Ishukan.gg presents Southeast Asia Challenge. Bam, 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 brother.
As the winners are Prince, and we have our runner-up Freedom and Scavengers in the 3rd position. And hell of a final to win. They will remember it for a long time.
Oh man, I assure you this was a great eSports experience for them. David goes with 2 booyahs. Prince squad with 74 total points. 74 total points. Freedom with 68 total points, coming in 2nd position. And 3rd, Scavenger C with 49, and with Kiss Mumu. Oh no, Kiss Mumu with, oh my god, only 1 point, man. Only 1 point, Kiss Mumu. God, telling me, like, no, 1 point, man. Only 1 single point.
I think they did not have that Invisible Man Ahek. They had Ahek, the Invisible Man, could have got that.
But there you go. That's Boris is in 7th position, man. Boris is in 7th position. They really played well in the semifinals, but in the finals they couldn't perform their best. They couldn't dominate the lobby, the match, the custom room. They couldn't dominate it, and that's why. Oh man, Oh man, oh man, oh man. Then Lord Prince, oh man, 74, dominating the leaderboard with two continuous booyahs. Not continuous, first match and the last match booyah. Lord Prince with 37 kills and 37 points with 74. And Freedom with 32 points and 36 kills. 36 kills, man. That is a lot of kills to do in a esports tournament. In the grand finale, and the Scavengers with 31 points and 18 kills. Kismomo with 26 points and 22 kills. Look, Scavengers don't have enough kills as Kismomo, but Scavengers has that position point. You have to stay in a balance of kills and position points, and that's what Scavengers did, and that's what made the third. Kismomo got fourth. Tyrants with 19 kills, 16 points of position. Team Prince with 16 kills, 28 points of position. Boards with 12 kills and 22 points of position. Max with 12 kills, 23 points of position. Crazy or Honor with 12 kills and 18 points of position. HMB eSports with 8 kills and 18 points of position. Black Ops with 6 kills, 14 points of position. And Team Danger coming in at last. 8 kills and 10 points of positions, guys. That well played, everybody. Well played. That was a good game, and this will be the last match, the last live stream of this week. We will have another tournament in the upcoming week in the future. So, so follow our tournaments, follow our page to know about those tournaments, guys. If you want to participate in this kind of tournaments that Ishukan brings to the players, Ishukan really, guys, Ishukan brings the best in the players out to the world. Ishukan is trying to do that. Ishukan is trying to give the players some platform to fight for their skills, fight for their position, fight for their name. Ishukan wants the players to develop in the esports spectrum. That's why Ishukan is doing that. And I am encouraging every single player who is watching this stream in his house or anywhere in the world. I want to say to them, if you are passionate about something, do it right. If you are passionate about gaming, join the esports community. There is a lot of opportunity like Ishukan that you can follow. And with that, I will say, Dhruvo, will you take your
Leave.
leave?
Yes,
We'll
yes.
take your leave. It's hard to say that, but I have to say that because we have exceeded our time. So yeah.
Yes, of course. As our customer was saying, if you are passionate about something, just go for it. And guys, it was a hell of a week, hell of a final, and the viewers, the survivors, I would say, which you guys are watching, don't just watch the stream. Listen what we are telling you. Listen how we are explaining you the fight. Cause it's the players that are fighting, but that why we are here for you, the younger players that do wants to play the esports, and we are here for you, that how it is done and how the players are thinking. We are trying to explain as much as we can, as easy as it gets to you. We're trying our level best. And guys, don't just watch the stream, but also see it very carefully what they are doing, how their they are taking, and how the clutches are made, how they're using their sight, how the invisible man is using his strategy. But guys, now it is time. It was a hell of a final. Thank you so much for watching, those who have commented, those who have liked the stream. So thank you so much. Stay safe, stay at home. See you till the next time. And this was your host, Rubo, signing off.
Okay, guys. Before I sign off, I want to thank our the team, backend team that were helping us for this tournament. They have helped a lot. for this tournament. So I will be thanking our broadcasters, Ahmed Abdullah and MD Shajim, for supporting us through this tournament. I will be giving a thank you to our point counter and management, Akib Bhai, for helping us throughout this game, throughout this tournament. He alone has taken responsibility of the teams that of the match which was not live, and he took care of those. And again, I have to give a big thanks to our head, our very own Himel Bhai. Thank you very much for giving us this opportunity to cast in this tournament, and thank you very much for hosting this big tournament for us. And again, thank you, Dhruvo, for being my co-caster, and I will also thank Fulano Apu for being our other caster for semifinals. She helped a lot. And I will not thank myself because this is what I do. This is my profession, so I cannot thank myself for my profession. So, guys, that was it for today. I hope so you guys liked the stream. I hope so you guys enjoyed the stream. So if you have enjoyed the stream, don't forget to follow Juno Games ES Sports and Games for the next tournaments. So, guys, till next time, this was me, Pristasin, aka Facecat at your service from Ishukan.gg. Till next time, bye bye, adios, amigos, and Davidania.